Welcome to CallumConnects, 5-minute entrepreneurial inspiration for your day. We're joined today by Sam Palazzolo on CallumConnects Micro-Podcast. Sam is the managing director at Tip of the Spear Ventures, a firm he founded in 2012 after leading a tech startup to a successful private equity exit.
A hurdle I have faced as an entrepreneur is that of business funding, or more commonly known as a capital raise. Back when I led an entrepreneurial startup, my fifth one was the one that finally went from ideation phase to creation phase, launchpad, and then ultimately liftoff, thanks in large part to a capital raise that we were able to successfully achieve for $8 million. But it was $6 million too much, I would argue. Don't get me wrong, I would love to steer you away from doing a capital raise only more so than have you slide over and attempt to conduct consumer funding options. But more of that in a second. When it came to my $8 million raise, like I said, we raised $6 million too much. Don't get me wrong, it gave us some nice deep pocket development in order to do some great things that consumers really liked. But we ended up wasting a ton of money, and we ended up giving up just a ton of equity to external investors. And those external investors were pretty nosy. They stuck their nose into every aspect of our business. Maybe that's what allowed us to drive towards a private equity exit. I don't know, but I do know that I never felt really good about giving up that much equity. I think a better option, and something that I help consumers and entrepreneurs do, is conduct consumer funding. And that is to raise capital by working with customers. I identified 5 different areas in which you can do that. And here's an example. Think of Amazon Prime. For a little over $130 a year, you get subscription basis to Amazon Prime and all of the benefits that come along with it. Like you get free shipping within a 2-day, could even be same day, depending geographically where you live. You get access to music. You get access to have your groceries delivered from Whole Foods. You get to watch Amazon Prime movies or subscription online. There's all kinds of benefits to it, right? This isn't an advertisement for Amazon as much as it is just an example of a good customer-funded model where Amazon is letting you, if you take advantage of Amazon Prime, fund their operation. They pull forward the whole year's worth of a subscription. Well, you can probably do the same as an entrepreneur with what it is that you have developed from a product or service perspective, right? You can do that. You'll pull forward that all-important cash that you need to run your entrepreneurial venture. You won't end up wasting a ton of money like I did, and you won't have to give up a ton of equity. You can always find mentors who will help you drive your business forward. It might not cost you any equity at all. So that's my entrepreneur challenge that I faced. That is capital raise. I think consumer funding, a much better option. If I can help further, check us out. My link should be in the post notes, tipofthespearventure.com. Thank you.
If you enjoy learning from entrepreneurs, just do a search for CallumConnects in Google. I've done deep dive interviews with more than 1,500 entrepreneurs and business leaders so that you can learn from them.